Greetings, guys, and welcome to another episode of The Breakdown with DJ Odyccy. I've been away, I understand. I'm back again. I guess I keep coming back, but yeah, I'm back, and let's do it like this. Today, I just want to break down like a nice, what do you call this, Afro house track that I just did. As usual, I don't want to finish up the whole thing, but something commercial. Because now ki December before too, you understand. Like Afro house, you have to be banging, or it has to be nice and easy for. I like radio music. I like sounds that will play on radio. So the main purpose of this is just to create sounds which are for radio, basically something that will play on your metros, your Ys, your Odyccies and everything. So yeah, shout out to everybody that's playing my music as well. Shout out to DJs that's playing my music. I really appreciate you guys a lot. And so without wasting time, I want to break this down. I want to test if this is gonna work properly. Like half of it you guys don't understand. Hey, my PC is having problems, so let me try to increase the buffer length. My PC has been having problems with using a lot of sounds. I've also dealt with that. I deal with this. Project is on 24. Yeah, I dealt with those as well. So yeah, I hope it makes sense after all. And then, so I'm just gonna break this down, and then yeah, if it crashes or does anything, I'm sorry, people. I'll just stop, and then I'll break down the sounds in it, and then I'll play the MP3 at the end of the video. I think that would be better as well. So we all have the same problem. So I'll play you how it sounds so far. This at the front and everything. And I haven't put some other sounds in it. Like there's a guitar and there's a lead here, and then I just playing you like a clip on how it actually sounds like. So it was actually inspired by this new track by DJ Zinhle and Ndlovu featuring Loyiso. It's a very dope song. So I listened to the drums and I came up with the drums almost similar to that. So without wasting time, let's break down pattern by pattern according to how I made the song. So the first pattern was a kick anyway. So it's a kick from my sample pack, the Afro House sample pack. I'm still building a new Afro House sample pack. It will be sample pack number 2. I haven't went too far with it, but I will definitely have it ready very soon. A deep house sample pack, I think, will be coming as well. So I see you guys love the Amapiano sample packs. I'll try to keep up with those as well. But I would like to hear my piano changing a little bit so that I can actually create more sample packs, But anyway, let's not waste time. First pattern, it's a kick, and it sounds like this. Very simple. Anybody can do that. The next pattern, I'll just show you the patterns, how they go. So these are part of the drums, so I'll switch them off and I'll play you how everything goes. So this sound is gonna play now, it's in my sample pack, which if you had bought my sample packs, you'll probably find it in there. So it sounds like that. And then so let's go into the song mode. There was a kick, right? And then we get to where the other drums are. And then I'll just loop it here since it's just drums, and I will just do this. And I added this. Okay, there's a snare over here, and then that's how it sounds so far. And then bear in mind this is 2 bars, and then again I added a shaker a little, but it hits like one like that, and then I added something like this as well, a snare, just to be low. I could have made it, but just to be just beneath right there, it just becomes very low on this. And I added another snare just to boost that one, and then I added this castanets just to now make it a little bit faster. So I'm trying to break this down as fast as I can. I hope you guys see what I'm doing. If you don't have these sounds, they are in my sample pack. The Afro House sample pack. A lot of you already have it. If you haven't got it, you have to go and purchase it. The link is in the description, and yeah, and other ways to buy it's in the description as well. And the next pattern I had to add like a crash, and then it only goes once. So these are the drums. This is how it sounds. It's like I've created a drum loop. So my next sample pack will have this drum loop inside. Basically, this drum loop, I'm gonna chop it and make it like a nice drum loop for you guys to actually use. So my next Afro House sample pack will have the drum loop, and then now we're going step by step. The next thing was the chords. So we add the chords. So this is the chords. So we add in the chords. So I'm showing the chords. As you can see them, they look like that. And I used this thing here. This is a wave. You'll find it inside my sample pack. So I forgot to switch on my keyboard. Okay, fine. Now that my keyboard is here, it's a nice keys. These are nice keys, you know. I use them a lot. So what I do normally with these, if it's a wave, normally I come here to the envelope. So I make sure that the attack is fast, and then it holds throughout, and then the decay, the sustain, they're all level down, and then you can actually play with them, and then you have better keys. And then don't make them mono. So here is fine, unless you wanna give them a porter sometimes, you know. Then you have this. Can make this 16 just to play with it, and then now let's hear something. Let's just play with this, you know. Can you hear that? And you can just bring like that. So yeah, just a little bit soulful music anyway. Just make something soulful. The chords are a little bit soulful, and I added a pad after, and the pad sounded like this. So I used the pad from Expand. It's called Dreaming. The same chords, nothing changed, and then so on the pad, you know how I normally do. I do cutoffs. So I did some cutoffs here. Could have been like this. So yeah, some EQ just to cut off some sounds, which I like my pads in the background. Like I told you before, if you kill the highs of any sound, you actually are making it sound like it's in the background. And the more you put highs, it's like it gets in front. And when it gets in front of everybody, it's up to you. Did you decide that sound you want it to be the main sound? So if the sound is your main sound, let it have some highs, you know. I think that explains it. Just make sure that the highs are there if it's the main sound of your beat. Like normally your melody, like sometimes maybe you don't cut them off too much. You make sure that the highs are there so that people can actually hear your melody, and then your pad will be behind just to back it up. I hope that makes sense. And so the next thing that I added was the bass. So yes, the bass. let's name these things so that I can also just look on the side, and then so you just click on auto name. It will go with how you named your sounds. So but you have to name them first. So now I'm just naming this side. So yeah, so the bass. So as usual, I love using the GMS bars, and I use number 4, I think, still analog bars number 4, and then I also gave it a slide here, Porter and mono, only one thing, so it becomes a mono sound. Let's listen to this. So yeah, and the next thing was a fill. So it's a sound effect, but it's a fill. It's this one here. This one actually. Let's add this so you can hear what it does. So the song will be coming in, and it goes in. So let's check this out. So I will also do like a nice loop for this. I'll also make a loop for my next sample pack. You'll find this in the loop, as part of the loops, as part of the fills, so that you can just put it in, and then you don't have to do much. I've already put the reverbs and everything, and then I'll make sure that it has like a tempo on it, so that you know that it's on 120, and then you can put on any tempo, BPM. Let me show you. It's just a snare. So what happens is there are sound effects, and then I added the reverb, and I also added a delay. So the delay, it's at 1:1, 1:0 as it's written there, but it will be like 1:1. It will be faster, and then increase the size, also increase the decay, and then the wetness, and then you have that. You have this effect. So yeah, which sums up the sound effect sounds. And the next thing I added was some kind of a bell, which normally is a plug, but I call it a bell because it has like some belly sounds. So you see, it's a plug, and it's called UK Pikes inside Nexus, and then it looks like this. Let's zoom it out a little bit. So it looks like that, and then I was saying, so I gave it some highs. Some highs are cut but I gave it some highs. It's not like it's here, and then it's not behind, it's up front. And then the next thing I added was a string, these strings, I guess, and then it sounded like this. As you can see, I use the classical inside Nexus. There's classical folder, and then Hollywood strings. They're mostly famous for Afro house anyway. And then same chords. The next pattern that I had to do was the percussions. So these percussions here, so it's a bongwe, conga, carabas, and a woodlock. I'll play it in pattern mode first. As you can hear, these are nice percussions. You just mix them together, and you have this sound. Some sounds are going to the left, some sounds are going to the right. So yeah, this way it gives the song a little bit more life. It becomes a little bit faster, and then so you don't increase the tempo, you just increase the percussions to have more. They can become busy basically. And the next thing I added was the lead. So these leads are playing the same way as the bells, and so I'll try to chop some other things out so that I know the leads might be heavy for my CPU. I don't want to see my CPU die before I buy a new PC, people. So yeah, sounds like this alone. Oh, I remember. I thought I was putting a lead, then I put like a brass, and then yeah, it's a brass section, like a staccato there, and then that's what happened. I forgot I had put a lead, but then I replaced it with a brass. So in the song, sound like this. For me, it's not that important. It's not 100% important. It's good, but it's not important. And then I added another brass. I don't know if it was the next thing. Yeah, then I added another brass. And then let me show you. This one is only the one that goes ball Hawani J. So if you know, man, like it acts like a step. Like deep house people will tell you about a step. So it's the same thing. You hear it, right? Let me put it here so that you can hear it. Oh. You understand, right? Bow. Bow. So yeah, that's what the brass does. And the next thing, I had to add a guitar. I think the guitar also is kind of a melody, and then let me play it alone. So that's how it sounds. I think it's all supposed to be here, and then yeah, everything is fine. Let's play this, and then so that you can hear what it sounds like. Otherwise, I added like shakers, 2 different shakers. You also find them in my sample pack. This shaker, and then this shaker. And I put them like left and right, but not too far left, not too far right. Just a little bit left and right, just so okay, hear the dynamic range behind them. And then, my friends, I think that sums up like an Afro house commercial radio Afro house track. You just find the vocalist, and then you'll be sitting good. And my name is DJ Odyccy. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe. I promise I'll be giving you more content. I've been away, and I'm sorry about that, guys, but I'm back, and I'm gonna make sure that man we do more. We do more. And thank you very much. I'll see you in my next tutorial, which might even be tomorrow, just to show you how serious I am. And next tutorial can be tomorrow. And thank you very much. Let's just play this. Let's have fun. Me, I'm out. Peace out.